the road to Avengers the Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars has become very clear, and we know exactly what direction we're going in with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. And now Marvel Studios' very own Kevin Feige teases Kang's biggest threat to the multiverse that goes far beyond just himself. So this comes at us from Empire Magazine, where Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige was talking about how big of a threat Kang is to the multiverse, but he wanted to make this very clear to everybody. Kang is a threat to everything, but there's also a bigger threat than Kang, and that's Kang. And what he reveals is that when they decided that Kang would be the primary villain, they looked at the entire size and scope of the Kang story and realized that he's such a different type of villain compared to what we had with Thanos, that there are versions of Kang out there that are crazier and more unique, that also go to war with multiple versions of himself. And that these multiple Kangs that we're seeing pop up in the MCU are all going to factor into this. So the Kang that we see in Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, and of course Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is just a version of Kang. That doesn't mean it's the most dangerous one, the most methodic one, the most powerful one, the funniest one, the most unique one. It's just one of many. And he says that if you look at the infinite universe out there, there is infinite amounts of possibilities, and who's to say that we've seen the ultimate version of Kang? Now, on top of this, he teases Kang's history and its deep connection to the world. And this is something that Jonathan Majors recently also talked about how there's characters out there like Julius Caesar and Genghis Khan. So you never know who Kang could end up being in another part of the multiverse, or even somebody that's infiltrated our universe, and that's where the real danger is going to lie going forward. The fact that it could be somebody that's not known. And they specifically tease variants. And I think this is the interesting key here. Much like Loki, it doesn't mean that every version of Loki is going to be Tom Hiddleston. It could be somebody completely different that's not Jonathan Majors. So I think they're setting us up for some interesting swerves, and certainly I think there's going to be a lot of theories of who could be a secret Kang that might have been there all along.